one of the things that came up for me is that people assume that because I haven't been on social media, I mean, I literally got off of social media in December 2019. Thank God I did. It was before a very tumultuous election year in our country. I had friends who were battling. I didn't want to take part of that. I also was dealing with the loss of my mother and some other things, so I was happy I took that break. But one of the things that I've noticed during that break that I've been on is the level of wickedness that is taking place in our social media streams, on our mainstream media, and really there hasn't been a large Christian response to it. And when I was in my prayer time, God was, really speaking to me about the fact that being a silent Christian is just as dangerous as being a loud enemy or a loud sinner. We're seeing the things that are taking place in our society, and because it's not personally impacting us or it's not affecting our families, a lot of people don't have a response to it. But if you are seeing wickedness in your community, such as if you know for a fact there's an initiative on your local school board to allow transgendered topics or education to be taught to 5-year-old children, 6-year-old children, it's your responsibility to get into that school board meeting and let your voice be heard, not only as an American and as a voter, but as a Christian. There is no confusion in a person's gender. Most of us who are, I'm Generation X, so at least Generation X and above, we all had biology classes at some point, maybe between 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. We had it before we got to high school, and then we got to high school, we had even more in-depth biology classes. We had to really look underneath microscopes and break down and draw out and label plant cells. They be male or female. So trust me when I tell you, America, if a plant knows the difference between it's a male or female, there really isn't a reason why the individuals with the extra chromosome, those humans who are supposed to be more intelligent, can't figure out their gender. Your choice as an adult is definitely your choice, but you don't get to take your choice and teach it to our children. You're an adult. You can be responsible for your choice, but your choice should definitely not be in our schools. So Christians have to speak up. They have to speak up. They have to get involved, and prayerfully, a lot of these people that we have in office, they're not speaking for their constituents. They're speaking for their lobbyists and the people that are supporting them. So if you know that the elected person in your community is speaking for the voice of a lobbyist, it's your responsibility to run for office, vote someone else into office, and make sure that the Christian values of our nation are not being eroded.